How you doing, man?
You good, bro? Just like I was about to say, like most of my time recently and the last several years actually, like in terms of politics and debating and all that shit has been debating other communists, trying to correct a lot of things that I see as
Oh,
problematic and
bro, come on.
communist
You're
shit.
still on that?
Still on what?
That communism shit. It's fine. Whatever. It's fine. You're on a different path.
Yeah, of course I'm still on it because it's correct. But besides the point, I mean, other than that, the fact that you believe in capitalism and everything, I believe in communism. But I mean,
Well,
generally
I believe in
speaking, everything's
capitalism with
like
social safety nets.
yeah, specifically, that's what I was about to bring up. Like specifically, like on like the Democratic side of the American context, right? Like,
Well, no, I mean, I would be okay with like the Swedish model. Like, it's good.
yeah,
I
I
think it
guess,
works.
well, yeah, better than the Democratic Party. But in terms
Well,
of the
but that
American
is kind
context,
of the Democratic Party. Like, if the Democrats had their way, that's exactly what they would push for.
section,
Hmm?
maybe a section, I think all,
Well, a lot of Democrats. Most
yeah, a lot of
Democrats believe in the
especially voters,
Swedish model. They argue for the Swedish model. It's quite common. But
well,
like
especially
again, the
voters,
question is whether or not they can get the thing of the Swedish model passed. That's the real question.
they could easily win it. I mean, if it's so popular, I mean, they already have the majority of votes, right?
Well, no, the problem is that you've got these gross people that we call Republicans.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like a lot, I've seen a
That
lot of
just
the
take
time.
that shit and throw it into the
I think a lot of,
goddamn garbage.
I
And then
think,
they're like, no, Austrianism. I'm like, no, look at all these countries where Austrianism didn't fucking work. And then they're like, no, we're going to try it anyway because we're stupid.
yeah, I mean, I think there's also some cases though where sometimes the Democrats, specifically certain candidates or certain sections of the party, because it's like the whole Big Tent party thing, is they might be try to be like pull off the Republican light type of thing. I don't really like those type of Democrats, but
Well,
I
I
got
think like if you want to actually get anything done, you need to like, you need to be able to reach across the aisle, right?
the thing about that is though is I feel like a lot of Democrat positions, if framed in the right way, already accomplish things that the Republicans claim to care about, and all they need to do is push correct arguments to like prove that. There's like a couple cases, of course, where like I don't want to get into an abortion debate, but fucking I feel like the Democratic policy on abortion actually achieves the goals that a lot of the Republicans and like except for the extreme hardcore ones that just want to outright ban it. But I feel like a lot of the
That's
Democratic policies
literally
achieve
almost
things
all
better.
Republicans want to just outright ban it.
I've seen mixed polling on it. There's some that want like some restrictions, like in terms of like I think even your
I mean, they'll
policy is a
do
little bit.
like the rape incest one, like,
Yeah,
or mother's life is at danger. Most people don't agree with none at all. Um, but like, I think that's like completely insane. It's totally
yeah,
totally bonkers to me.
yeah, it definitely is. But I feel like a lot of the Democratic policies uh, better in terms of that. That's just like one example thing.
Hmm.
By the way, I have your hot takes. Not
Oh,
yeah.
you're breaking up. I don't know what's going on with
Oh,
your mic. You like for whatever reason are getting like super quiet for some reason, and I don't know why.
oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you much better. Go ahead.
Probably because I was leaning back because it's 113 degrees and I'm leaning into my fan.
Well, you
Um,
don't have AC,
it's not working very good right now. I need to get someone.
bro. Wrecked.
Yeah, for
My
real.
AC is working great, dude. Oh my god, it feels good. God, oh my god, it's like 74. I'm doing great.
Oh, but I was saying like I don't know if it's on your hot takes list or whatever, but if it's not, you should add it because I think you would get more debates.
Okay,
Pretty interesting too. But
which one is it?
you should probably add if you don't already have it. The Democratic Party does capitalism better than the Republican Party.
The the Democratic Party does capitalism better than Republicans?
Do you agree with that or do you not?
I do.
I agree with it too.
I do. I think they do it a lot better.
If it's not on your list already, you should put that.
Bro, that would no, get this right. There was a study that I saw someone post. I fucking laughed so hard. It said people who are homophobes have a higher propensity of being homosexuals themselves than
Oh yeah.
those who are not homophobes.
Yeah, that wouldn't
It
shock me
was
at
an
all.
actual fucking study. I was like, wait, what?
I've seen too many occurrences of it for like to the point where that doesn't shock me. But generally, what I
There
was
was a
gonna
study of that. I could pull it up. It's so funny. I
that
like it's
actually
a
is funny.
total troll fucking study.
Kind of reminds me of an older thing that I saw where it's like people that are more homophobic are like more likely to have like a lower IQ or whatever for people that even care about that.
Damn, bro. Damn, bro. Don't don't
But
don't say that out loud. That'll give me a chubby.
uh, for fucking but yeah, like so generally I would think that Democrats have better policies than Republicans on all that stuff. That's why as opposed to like a lot of people that are are not like liberal or conservative in the American sense,
I
kind
wish
of the
you would
same.
just join us in the Democrat side. You'd be a great ally.
No, I mean that's the thing. Is like as opposed to like some people that would say like, oh yeah, both suck. I agreed. Like
Who are you
it'd
voting
definitely
for?
be
Are you
better.
voting? Are you voting?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be voting. And
Who are you voting
when I do
for?
when I do vote, I always vote Democrat. So
Nice, based.
all the way down the ticket. Why the fuck would I vote whatever?
I don't know.
That's like that's like
Maybe, dude. I've heard some people that just like argue, like they're like, no, I want to see, I want to accelerate the destruction of the United States, so that way we can have the communist utopia, and the way that we do that is by voting Republican.
see the thing
I don't
about
want to
that
give
is
you
though is
ideas.
that
Keep
no,
voting
no,
Democrat.
no, I've engaged with that a lot. Like I said, most of my time is in talking about debating other communists. I've run into those types a lot, and I always get super annoyed by them because they seem to have a one-sided view of accelerationism, where it's only like, oh yeah, make the working class suffer even worse.
Okay, that's
um,
crazy.
yeah, because like there's
That
the
is
opposite side
crazy
of
to
the
me.
fence as well, where it's like you can just do everything you can to make capitalism as good as possible, especially if you actually believe that capitalism is going to transition into socialism. Like so, there's other aspects of accelerationism. Plus, you could always bring up the fact and dunk on them that Marx himself supported free trade, especially for developed countries. So
I
there's
wasn't aware
that.
that Marx supported free trade, but I guess it wouldn't be incompatible. But
Yeah, he actually said that in the context of developed capitalist
so, are you
countries.
in favor of like a perfectly egalitarian society? I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
I don't. I'm not, it depends on how you're using that word, I guess. I don't know. If you're talking about like perfectly equal, I don't think things can be perfectly equal, but we should strive to be as equal as possible.
Do you think that we
Uh,
should have to share our wives?
no, neither does Marx. Actually, he actually argues against that in the Communist Manifesto.
Yeah, but
So
wouldn't
anyone that
that
brings that
like
up,
wouldn't that
no,
create a class distinction? I guess like
what? Everyone's sharing wives.
no, if they did not share wives.
If they didn't share wives, how would that
Yeah.
create a class distinction?
Well, because like if one dude is like having sex with a bunch of women, then that person would
Oh, like
be
a
like,
chat?
yeah.
You're using chat theory?
No, I'm just saying like some people
Is this
would
the
take
incel
that as a
revolution?
class distinction. So I'm just like wondering like
Damn.
should we share wives?
Amender, the arbiter of the incel revolution. Like,
No, I'm not. I am not like I don't believe people should share wives, right? But I'm just like
oh
taking
yeah, me
the
neither.
argument of communists to like the nth degree.
Yeah,
Like
but I mean
I'm
that's
reaching
something
like
that even in like the
an
most
otherwise
basic.
logical conclusion. Some of them will take that offense to the idea that there's a guy who has a bunch of wives,
Uh,
and then he'll be like, "No, you need to share."
nah, that's fine. Yeah, that argument's like already rejected by Marx and Engels in the manifesto.
All right,
Um,
how? That
how?
wasn't in the manifesto. I read the manifesto. They don't talk about some fucking wives and shit. What?
Yeah, they do. Let me pull it up. It's in, I believe it's in chapter two.
Did I just completely miss that?
Hmm.
It's not a big book.
Here it is.
That is bonkers, bro.
Oh, here, dude. It's talk about the community of women. This is in chapter 2. It says, quote, "Our bourgeois, not content with having wives and daughters of their proletarians at their disposal, not to speak of common prostitutes, take the greatest pleasure in seducing each other's wives. Bourgeois marriage is, in reality, a system of wives in common, and thus, at the most, what the communists might possibly be reproached with is that they introduce substitution for a hypocritically concealed and openly legalized community of women. For the rest of it, it is self-evident that the abolition of the present system of production must bring with it the abolition of the community of women springing from that system, i.e., of prostitution, both public and private." So it's an open rejection of prostitution.
Well, but I'm not
Um,
arguing the prostitution. I'm aware that that's
yeah,
in the, but I'm not
prostitution,
talking about
public and
prostitution. I'm
private.
talking about if one guy gets a lot of wives. Let's assume that you have the communist
Yeah, if you
utopia,
missed
right? And
that,
like all the
you,
material conditions are met.
you missed the first sentence. The bourgeois not being content with having wives and daughters of their proletarian at their disposal. So like the ability to that's addressing that right there, where they're
Okay,
saying like
so
that's
then
current society.
translate it into 21st century speak because it didn't make sense to me.
Okay, so he's basically saying like that's basically the guy that you're talking about, having not being content with just having their own wives and family and everything,
Okay.
but they also have to get at everybody else's wives and all that stuff too.
Well, no, I'm saying like he and the girls voluntarily chose to be with this person.
Who's he?
No coercion involved. It's just the Chad guy or whatever.
The Chad guy?
Yeah, the Chad guy who has like a lot of wives.
I mean, I don't see how they could. What's the point, actually?
I'm saying that it creates a class distinction.
Unless you're talking about like the means of reproduction. I mean, that wouldn't really be a class distinction.
Well, so the idea of communism is the classless, moneyless, stateless society, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But the idea of one person having multiple wives in a voluntary fashion, that to some people would create a class of the haves and have nots, except the haves they get a lot of wives.
I mean, maybe to some people, like you said, but not in the Marxist sense.
Okay.
Yeah, because
So
that
do
that
you think
would that
that we
wouldn't be
should share wives?
fair. No, I don't. Do you? Are you into that?
No.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
But I'm not a fucking
Yeah,
commie.
yeah, but I think a lot of commies, at least
I
of the
wonder how
Marx,
many commies would be like, yes, we should share wives.
I don't know, probably a lot of like ones that are non-Marxist, so I guess I don't know, or at
There,
least
I was
non.
just like, got it. So just gone full cuck. Okay, cool.
Because there's also a big split in like communists, as you might know, on like concept of like sex work even. So
No, I get
um,
like the sex work thing, right? Like I know that one, right? They just
yeah.
call that like bourgeoisie shit. I get it.
Uh-huh.
But the sharing. So I came up with this concept, this idea, because today I was listening to a documentary about monkeys, and
Hmm.
apparently there's like this type of monkey closely related to humans that they have like an egalitarian, a perfectly egalitarian society. So much so that not only do they share all spoils and everything, they share each other's wives.
Oh gosh.
So I was just like, wait, that's a really funny argument to make to a commie. So, so you're my,
Because one of the
you're my
things as
guinea pig.
well, one of the things as well, that Engels writes in Origins of the Family, Private Property, and the State, is he actually attacks. Maybe you've heard modern communists make this argument about like what is it, polygamy, polyamory? I can never tell the difference, but
I don't
that
care.
that that
It
that
doesn't
type of shit.
matter. I don't have any.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, if
That like
somebody wants to be polygamous or whatever, more power to you, fam. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. If you want to watch and be a cuckold, hey, more power to you, fam. You do you. Not me. That's not me. But you know, that's that. You know, more power to you, bro. If you like that, that's all you, dude.
Yeah, well, it's one of the so maybe you've heard like modern communists like push that, say like, oh, communism is going to push us towards that, like
To
polyandry or whatever.
polyamory, that gets, man, you want to see a really good way where no one will support you,
Yeah, for real, like they just make
like
it totally fucking unlikable.
instantaneous, like everyone
Yeah.
would just be. I feel like there's like a genuine like problem argument here. I think there could absolutely be a problem.
Yeah, that would definitely be problematic. Um,
Bro, I bet you I could convince a commie that they should be a cuckold.
oh, there's actually a meme video. You should watch it. I'll send it to you after this.
I
It's
bet
like
you I could.
it's a meme video that it's from like a Maoist third world. It's just mocking fun of making fun of Maoists,
Mm-hmm.
and it's saying that like interracial shit is like revolutionary because it like tears down like white supremacy, first worldism or
Oh,
whatever
fucking
shit.
based. Wait, that's
It's
based.
hilarious.
That's so based. I completely
Oh,
agree.
what the fuck? You're
Wait,
weird too.
wait, hold on. Did you say something different? I think I may have gotten it wrong. You're saying that like,
Interracial porn specifically.
um, yeah. I mean, it would reduce stigma, don't you think? No.
Stigma.
Yeah, like you know, when people think of like this idea of like a purity, it's like really, who gives a shit?
I'm pretty sure if you
Like
would
who
like
gives a damn? Like,
I'm pretty
seriously?
sure if they would like do a backwards check or something. Actually, I think if you even look at like fucking those porn polls or whatever the fuck that they put out every couple years, like these were the top searched things or whatever in these
Oh,
states. I
bro,
feel like a
bro,
lot
you
of
gotta
the
see that
southern states.
map, dude. Have you seen the fucking
Yeah,
porn map, bro?
yeah, the porn map's crazy. You
Most
should pull that up.
searched porn hub terms world map. It's fucking amazing.
Oh, is there a world map? I didn't see the
Yeah,
world
there's like
map.
a world map that that's like what's the most searched term. The shit is fucking nuts, dude. It's
That's insane.
so fucking funny. I
In
gotta.
terms of the US, I'm pretty sure most of like a lot of the like interracial related terms or whatever are like a lot in the South, which is kind of funny.
Well, I think
And
apparently
yeah,
like Germany,
Germany,
Germany got
what is their term?
they got furry.
Wow, it's confirmed. I knew it.
Bro, that shit is legendary. Anyway, okay. Well, it was good
Uh,
talking to you, buddy.
yeah, nice catching up.
I don't know like what I'm gonna call this video. Like
Uh,
polyamory in communism. Does it create class? I don't fucking know. Anyway,
one thing I was gonna say before though, before we close out there though, is that Engels and the origins of family private property in the state actually argues that the bringing of communism will actually make people more monogamous, not polyamorous. So that's another dunk if you ever want to use that against the communist that argues otherwise.
wait,
But
say that again?
Engels and origins of the family private property and the state actually argues that getting rid of capitalism and getting rid of any exploitative notion of the bourgeois marriage in terms of like the economic necessities and everything would actually make people more monogamous, not more polyamorous. That's an argument that Engels puts forth in that book.
Okay, man. Yeah. Anyway, it was good talking to you, buddy. You have a
Yep.
great day.